Could you buy me coffee, please?
It's on the sheet.
It's not a deposit.
Okay, y'all walking up Melrose and Robertson and y'all can't afford coffee?
Rejection. Who has ever been afraid to get rejected? Me. Guys sometimes are afraid to come up to a girl because they're afraid to be rejected. Girls are sometimes afraid to text a guy or talk to a guy because they're afraid to be rejected. Sometimes we are so afraid to ask someone about literally anything to get rejected. We are afraid to ask our boss for a raise because we are afraid to get rejected. Like, rejection is such a big thing. The idea of this whole video started when I received a message from a girl. The point was that she was afraid to both ask her boss for raise, and she was also afraid to ask her man to buy her gifts or something like that. And the point was that she was afraid that they will think like differently about her, and that she was afraid of rejection and how to deal with rejection. And the best way to deal with rejection is to actually get rejected. I know it sounds so weird, but that's actually the thing what works. So we are afraid of rejection, not even know if we actually will receive a rejection, right? There are two things. You either go put yourself out there and get rejected, which sucks, but the more you get rejected, the more your brain understands that that's okay. For example, like, I am so afraid to go and talk to a guy, for example, right? I'm afraid to get rejected. And there are two things. First, I will come up there and he will say, you're like, sorry, I'm not interested. But even though I will get rejected, I would train my brain that it's like, okay, and so what? Like, nothing really happened. I didn't die. I didn't change. Like, my world is still existing. Like, world didn't crash because I got rejected. And then the more times you get rejected, the more your brain understands that, well, okay, so what? I got rejected, and so what? Nothing really changed. Or the second thing is, you're so afraid to get rejected that you don't even ask. But if you asked, you may actually get that. So I go to this guy, ask him, I don't know, whatever, and he said yes. And me being so afraid of rejection, I would not even go there and won't even understand that that's actually a possibility for them to say yes, not only to get rejected. I know that this is so easy to say that. Like, me sitting there in my comfort zone, in my apartment, and think like, yeah, I'm gonna just tell you all these things, and you just go out there and put yourself and get rejected and whatever, and train your brain, that's la 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 la. But the worst thing to actually put yourself out there. So I am going to put myself out there. There are gonna be two things which I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna go outside, I know, in this scary world, go to a coffee shop and ask guys, like, just literally come up to a guy and ask him to buy me a coffee. Most likely, I'm gonna get rejected. This is one. First, it's really scary to go. It is scary, for me too. But it's not about not being scared. It's about like being scared and still do that. But this is more about that I need to train my brain that if I got rejected, that's okay. Like, I won't die, nothing will really change, and that's okay. So I will be less afraid of rejection and will be able to do more. And second one is, because it's not only about like relationship and dating, it's also about job, work, and whatever. So second thing I'm gonna do, I am terrified of putting myself out there and go and do stand-up comedy show and go for auditions. I'm legitimately scared. So I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna put myself out there, go for probably, like, why it's scared? Because I am afraid to get rejection as well. Because what if no one will laugh? What if they will say, yeah, that's great, but like, no, you're not a fit for us. You're not got rejected from that one as well. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Could you buy me coffee, please?
What do you mean? Why? Why?
No?
Is it no, I would, but like, why? It's very weird.
Just because I'm asking?
I know you don't have money, or like, are you hitting on me?
Either.
Okay. But is it bad that I think you're pretty and that's the only reason why?
I don't know. You say
Okay,
me.
what kind of coffee do you like?
Oat milk latte?
No, that's too basic.
You don't have money?
Huh?
You don't have money?
So you're calling me?
That's what
I'm
you
calling
call
poor,
me.
but you came up to me because I look rich. No? Why else?
Oh, no, it just came up because you were sitting here, that's it.
So anyone who would sit here?
No, I'm just
Okay,
checking.
yeah, I would get. If you give me your number, I'll buy you a coffee.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Kind of.
But not an oat milk or oat milk latte.
What would you get me?
I would get you a vanilla latte with extra
Isn't
ice.
it too sweet?
You just tell them to put 1 drop. They usually put like 5 drops.
Okay, I'll go with oat milk latte with 2 pumps of caramel.
Okay, and then 1 kiss on the cheek.
No, you didn't get me coffee yet.
Kiss on the cheek.
It's not a deposit.
Okay, so after, wait. So after I get you the coffee, you're gonna give me a kiss on the cheek?
No, you have to deserve it more. Like earn
I
it.
bought
Earn
you.
it, earn
I'm
it.
giving you money.
For $5? Seriously? You think that's
First of all,
that's a price?
Verb is $10. Now give me 1 kiss.
No, it's not a
Okay, I get to
deposit.
kiss you on the cheek.
It's not a deposit
I'm
either.
kissing you.
I know, it's not a deposit.
I'm giving you 2 things.
2 things? I'll go for 3. What is the third one?
Huh?
What could be the third one?
Okay, kiss on the lips.
No, that's too.
Okay,
that's
let's go
too
get your
far.
coffee. Let's go get your coffee.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. What's your name?
I'm Yanina. What's your name?
India?
Yanina.
Yanina?
Yanina.
Yelena?
Yanina.
Yanina?
Yeah, what's your name?
Okay, Stanley.
Stanley?
Yes.
Nice
Are
meeting
you recording me?
Kind of. Could you buy me a coffee, please?
No. You trying to tell me y'all walking up Melrose and Robertson and y'all can't afford coffee?
Okay, to be honest, why are you doing this? So, there are a lot of women here. No, I'm serious right now. And they are afraid to either ask like for a raise or to ask their man to do something for them. And they are afraid because they are afraid of rejections. And how do you deal with rejection? Is that you go and put yourself there so that you will get rejected. And the more times you get rejected, the more like you get used to it. And then you're not afraid anymore to get rejection. And the other thing is that you can go there, ask, and you will not get rejected. You're just afraid of that.
I understand.
So you have to work with yourself about that. That you know,
You have to work on
it's
that
really
area.
hard. It's really hard to be honest. You cannot imagine how hard it is. I think
It's
for
like
guys,
shoring up a weak area.
but for guys it could be hard as well. If they like cannot give to a girl because they're afraid of rejection. It's the same thing.
You know what I think about most women? You gotta figure, I'm from the United States, so
Okay.
I think most women are looking.
They're not afraid. You say?
No. Most women are. They don't even appreciate it, even if you do good things.
But that's what is this thing is about rejection. It's really hard to put yourself there and get rejected.
Right.
So that's why you have to show that that's okay. I mean, you're not gonna die. I didn't die if you say no to me.
Right.
I didn't die, but it wasn't embarrassed. But like after a couple times, I will be like, ah, whatever. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I am legitimately freaking out right here. I'm like literally feel like I'm shaking. So this is a video about rejection, and it's not about only getting rejected from a guy or from a girl, but also a lot of things are to get rejected from a job. Like, oh, I cannot ask for raise because I'm afraid I'm going to be rejected, and what are they going to think about me? This is such a big deal. It's for me too, but we have to. It's not about not to be afraid to do something. It's about like be afraid but still go and do it. That's what I'm gonna do. And it all happened because of my beautiful, amazing followers. You made me do that. Because you were like, so I was doing like money challenge, and this guy, his name is Robert, and like he's my follower. I never meet him in real life. I believe he's not even living in the USA. And he sent me like $1,000 saying like, if you would do a stand-up show, I would go and buy tickets. So why wouldn't I do like it online? And I was like, whoo, stand-up show? And then everyone keeps saying like, oh yes, you should start doing stand-ups. You should do stand-ups. And I'm not even like sure that I'm that funny. Like I think I'm hilarious when it goes like, oh, when I'm in the moment with the friends or with some strangers and I came up with like this funny ideas and funny jokes just because. But like put it all together for a stand-up show, I don't know. And I'm literally going right now. I don't know. I'm gonna get rejected probably. I'm freaking out. But I'm going to this comedy audition to perform my stand-up show. My 3 minutes stand-up show. And yeah, this is something you put there. Even though you're afraid of rejection, I'm like, what if no one will laugh? That's them being rejected. My funniest thing. I don't know. So I'm gonna take you with me. I don't know how much I can show there, but I'm freaking out! But let's do it. Okay, at least the weather is amazingly great. And here it goes.
all over the country that come here to perform to hear how great these stages are. And this particular room, people are telling me it's the best small room in the country. I think it's scientific.
I just really need a moment. So I just finished audition, and you're just not gonna believe what happened. So I just finished my first audition. Here's Felix.
Oh my God, Yanina was so fucking awesome. I can't believe it. She's a star already. She's great.
I'm sincerely like shocked because I was like, but I liked it though. I got booked. Like I got booked. I was like, I'm just doing it for fun. I'm not really like think I'm gonna get booked. I'm like, I just need to like be done with this, so I'm not regret that I didn't do it. But I got such a great feedback. I mean, I have to listen to my video if people laughed. I heard them laughing, but I'm not sure what, because I was so concentrated. I didn't like see, you know, I tried to look at people, but I was like so scared. I felt like I was shaking, but I don't think you can see it. And then like the owner of this audition, he said that I was great. People around were like, wait, what? It was your first time? Like, you were amazing. And I'm like, oh my God, you cannot imagine how much it means to me. I'm still freaking out.
Gentlemen, let me take a brief moment to talk to you guys about what it's like to be a stand-up comedian. Because I gotta take a brief moment here to talk to you guys about what it's like to be a stand-up. And as a stand-up comedian, there's two things we remember in life above and beyond all else. Number one is the first time we lose our virginity sexually. Right? You can all identify with that? But even more memorable for a comedian is the very first time they perform stand-up comedy before a live audience. And for me, both of those events were very traumatic. But ladies and gentlemen, it's about to happen right now. The next comedian is about to pop her comedy cherry. Are you guys going to show her the love and support that she wants? Ladies and gentlemen, start applauding now, her first time ever. Give it up for yaninamak.
I mean, I'm dating in LA, and dating in LA is so easy, said no one ever. So, dating in Ukraine and dating in America is like super different. So, in Ukraine, it's like, how long should we date so we can fuck? And then in America, it's like, so how long should we fuck so we can start dating? Thank you so much. She is not going to be able to sleep tonight. Wasn't she awesome? Can you believe that? Okay guys, this video was the most me putting out myself out there, out of comfort zone. I was scared, I was terrified, but I still did it. And that means that you can do it too. So if you're scared of rejection, you just legitimately have to put yourself there, get rejected, or you actually can put yourself out there and get accepted. You never know, but whatever you do, just remember that that's not the worst thing that happened. In a year, you will not even remember that happened. And if you will, you'll just laugh. You might just laugh about that. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Put that like. I mean, any buttons you want to see there, and do that. like they already interrupted my video, they want to clean stuff or whatever. So I love you so much. I'll see you later in my videos. Bye.